All right, guys. Hey, it's Mike here, Drag Driver Pete, out here with the final route stop of Hot Rod Drag Week 2025, the 20th anniversary of the craziest drag racing, driving, cool car stuff you've ever done in your entire life. Hitting this last stop, kind of getting emotional a little bit. Tell you, it's been a wild week. Tim and I are 2,270 miles into our trip. We'll be 3,800 by the time we get home, and it's just wild that it's over in another 60 miles. It's really crazy. Oh, I can hear folks as we're leaving. So obviously the sun's going down just a little bit, which will be perfect because I probably don't have a ton of battery on the gimbal, so we'll be running around. I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with the area up here. Everybody has been super nice. Tons and tons of people on the back of trucks and all along the roadways and everything like that. So I'm trying to get a section here that I can make my way across and not get ran over. So let's go ahead and make the cross now. See if we can do this. We'll walk around the parking lot a little bit, see what's here. There's a ton of cars. Obviously 400 cars need to come through here tonight. I think we're down to 350 or something like that, 357 or something like that, they said this morning. So I know there were cars that broke today that will obviously not be here, or they'll get them fixed and they'll come in. So Tim and I are excited. I'll tell you guys a little story. I'm from north of Memphis by about an hour, and this is Memphis style barbecue here, so I'm kind of excited to get back to that style of barbecue. I live close to Kansas City now, so that's really what we get back home, or I get home now, is more Kansas City style, but I'm a Memphis barbecue guy. So Chris Engel out here putting, are you putting the front runners on? What are you doing?
That tire separated.
We're getting ready to race.
Well, yeah, throw down, boy. Let's go, I'm down. Wow. There you go, that's
Yeah, I felt it coming right before I come across the bridge. I felt it. So I stopped, checked the lugs, and it wasn't the lugs. So, see, I done a big wheelie yesterday, so I thought I might have tore up something. So
you didn't know.
but the belt separated in it.
Dang.
And I could feel it in the steering wheel, so I said, "There's something going on."
Yeah. Well, and then it's, it's a mile and a half, 2 miles here.
Yeah.
Get in here, get it swapped, so you're set for tomorrow.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Good luck.
All right.
See you, buddy.
See you.
The loudest noise in the known universe is a floor jack being rolled across the floor. How about the wagon, or the Astro van, safari van here? Another one of my favorites from the week. This is a super cool rig. I think I've got a pass or two from it. I'm gonna have to go back through a lot of my footage and grab out some fun stuff. So that is my plan after this. I don't have another trip for several months, for several weeks. So I'm really gonna focus on some drag week content that I grabbed, and then also some of the other events that we've been to. Gonna start putting out some of that stuff. So I know everybody has had a great time watching the live stream on Motor Trend. They've done a great job of it, but they're not here right now. So you know what? You get Drag Driver Pete walking around with a gimbal in my hand. Dude, you guys don't play around. Listen, we were cruising along with these guys and y'all running like 75, 80 miles an hour. I'm like, this is what it's about. So
Just driving.
what's the setup in this?
It's just a 306 70mm turbo.
Nice.
Single, 5-speed, 80
Yeah.
rear, nothing crazy.
That's awesome, man.
Small, and same way I'm driving on the street, same way on the track. So
Yeah.
I don't change the boost for nothing to run on the road.
Yeah.
It's just gets down. You know what I mean?
That's badass, dude. It was fun, man. It was a good time.
Thank you.
We left with them when we left the Air Museum, which is another great route stop. That was probably my second favorite, if this restaurant is any good at all. The Air Museum was really cool. They had a whole big hangar and everything. I don't know, it was really neat to be in a spot that had that much history, so that was kind of cool. Jeff Dugopolsky, got to hang with him a little bit. We got some great roller shots of this car as we were cruising down through there. Let's see what we got going on over here. They got real tools out over here.
Car's dead. I can't do it. We can't move the Corvette.
What are you guys working on?
A lot of things. Battery. Well,
this is gonna be dangerous.
Battery died. We thought it was the battery. Went to go start it. It arced out. Saw smoke. We stopped it. Alternator arced out.
Hang on. You may have to keep backing up.
Yeah, she's got to get out.
There's a lady that's trying to get out, yeah.
Charles, you got to move. This lady's a lunatic.
Oh, and then is that their drive-thru or something?
What is that?
Is that a drive-thru or something? Oh. Good evening to everybody that's in here on the, I'm gonna turn your comments on there in the bottom corner because I can't see them by the way StreamYard does it for the mobile. So please watch your mouths. Let's keep this PG for folks that are watching it later. Again, we're at the final route stop of Hot Rod Drag Week 2025. And we have a bit of a cluster here. This lady is trying to get out. Wouldn't let anybody move her car, and obviously the Corvette is up on jack stands on one side because they're going through all the repairs that they need to finish this trip. This car here sounds freaking amazing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what cam's in it. It's just great. Just sounds great. This car looks great. GTO. That green is awesome. Look at that. How fun. One thing that's cool is like you guys see this on the Pontiac, there's no Hot Rod Drag Week decals or anything. Everywhere we have gone, there have been cool cars hanging out. So I don't know if Hot Rod did a good job on that. I don't know if who all did the work to get the locals to come out. But wow, I'm impressed. There was always extra cars wherever we went. Either people following us or people just parked and waiting, just seeing all the cool stuff that's going on. All right, let's ease over into the gas station parking lot here. If you guys have been following a while, I have a first gen C10 truck. This thing is so gangster. Man, that's so nice. So nice. I see Jet Black in here saying thank Fryburger. Yeah, I mean, really, without his, you can't imagine, I can't imagine what that dude goes through when he's thinking about all the craziness that's come. 50 events this year on the list for Drag and Drive. It's overwhelming the response that it's had. And really, to me, it just gets cars out, gets people out. Once people do one of these events, they will typically be back. They just can't help themselves. They enjoy it too much. The rolling band of misfits that are drag and drive racers really, I don't know, it makes it a ton of fun. You never meet a stranger on a drag and drive. This is such a clean car too. I hear people pulling in there on the other side. Yeah, Jet Black saying nice way to finish summer. Yeah, I agree completely. After this, it's kind of, a lot of folks will put their stuff up. Not us in Arkansas. Our stuff stays out pretty much year round. But up here, yeah, the salt, the gross weather, A lot of folks gonna be leaving their stuff for the winter. I'll tell you, I don't know how many miles I've walked this week, but it's been worth it, guys, I promise. Now, the only thing about here compared to the speed shop last night is that we may not get any trailer burnouts here because it's really kind of a weird parking lot. Did you get ice cream?
I did. I gave ice cream. It's caffeine and ice cream though, because it's coffee flavored. So.
Nice. So you're gonna be up late, is what you're saying?
Well, you know, I gotta edit photos, right?
Yeah, it's the last day, dude. This is it.
Oh, God, don't say it like
We're on
that.
the last part of the drive, man.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, hit the share button for us real quick. We're gonna walk around and just kind of hang out. This is really what it ends up being when I'm at an event like this, is just walking around talking to people, getting stories to be able to tell you guys later. So we're going to do that live right here with you. But I want to say thanks to everybody for, you know, obviously being our race car friends. I want to say thanks to our sponsors who are all listed at the bottom of the screen. So if you don't mind, if you're doing some shopping, hit those guys up. Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Deech Works, Car Change 3D. We've got Performer Built Transmissions, which I'm so sad I didn't go by there. We were within a couple miles of it. I should have been by and seen Ryan and the team over there. J-Wire Solutions, who I've hung out quite a bit with this week, because they are third in class in street race small block power adder. And then of course Howard Scams, Luke B, you're my boy, you know I love you. And then Avco Racing Products. Gravy actually cruising through here. They've got 4 cars in their pack, maybe more. Look at this thing. Wow. Again, another car that's not on the trip with us, but is here tonight with us. Hanging out. Spending some time with all the drag racers and drag weekers. How are you guys? This has been awesome to see too. I love this. This is kind of my jam. Some ratty, sounds good, cruiser wagon. Is anybody eating here at the Red Hot and Blue? Need to know what to get in here. Is it like a chopped brisket kind of place, or pulled pork, or what? The locals here are like, what is happening? Have fun. See you guys tomorrow. All right, how about another car here? C-Class Chevelle. Oh. Huge turbo up in the corner. in the SME class means slower than 10.0, so they got to have this thing turned down quite a bit. Or, like many folks, it's their first time out, and they just don't want to lean on it too hard. No trailer here, so you can see that's how they've lived for this week. So they got some sleeping mats or sleeping bags there. There's Motorsports Paparazzi right there. Mr. Eric White. You guys will be seeing some of the footage I've gathered here on that channel as well. Man, there's been tons and tons of crazy stuff that's happened this week. And I'm a little sad that Eric's not here with me. For sure. Motorsports Paparazzi, make sure you're over there following that dude. The cool thing about him running Motorsports Paparazzi is that we can cover everything, or he can cover everything over there. So anytime I'm at any event, I'm always sending him footage. So I would suggest you do the same thing. So message Eric White, tell him, hey dude, I've got some stuff that I think you would like to share with the world. Ooh, it's so shiny. Hey, Chrome will get you home, right?
That's it. If not, we can tell good stories about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that thing's fucking blazing hot. At least we did a full service on the electronic system, Chris.
Can you go right back?
Yeah, watch this.
Wow.
Started a bonfire and I was
Crazy. The great thing about drag and drive racers is they're not scared to climb underneath the Corvette at 6 o'clock at night on a Thursday in the parking lot. Huh. That's a great question. I haven't seen any dual alternators, just really because there's some pretty big alternator opportunities out there. Stuff draws amps, but it doesn't really need that much. I don't know how to word that. Doesn't really need that much power. You're not going to need like a subwoofer type setup. Oh, another one of my favorite cars. I say it all the time. My favorite, my favorite, my favorite. But this thing just sits absolutely perfect. Basket on the back. Got to get the route picks. Got to do that because you don't want to get to this track tomorrow, go to turn your time slip in, and they're like, oh, we don't have, you realize you don't have your time slips. What is this? Oh, interesting. How about that? I'm a fan. Wow. Right-hand drive. Nice little import. So see, you got import wagon, domestic wagon, import wagon, domestic wagon. That's awesome. Wow. All right, let's get back up front here. Folks said, no thanks. Just gonna go home. See, it's kind of been like this the whole way. Everybody will have some chairs. They're just sitting and hanging out. These dudes have the right idea. Up in the back of the truck, having a good time. More cars over here, kind of hiding. Parked maybe in Eden, I don't know. And look at this color down here. I'm sure it's not coming through as well as it is here, but golly. Whew. Whew, that's a nice car. Oh, Brandon Parker says it's a Nissan Stagia? However the heck you would say that. The black wagon from a few minutes ago. Alright. I'm getting the little blinky thing from my gimbal. So we'll stay live for just another few minutes here. Broken Trash here asking if we've seen anything on Blasphemy. Have not. I know they were working on stuff whenever we left, but we're not in a hurry. They just broke the beams today, but haven't seen anything from them since when we left. They were not on. They didn't even have the wheels mounted on. So whatever they were doing, they were working hard at it. So, all right, let's walk down this way. Actually. Oh, Grabiacs are leaving. These guys have been working their tails off this week, man. I tell you, they've been everywhere. I saw Scott Whitty jump at least 4 or 5 walls today. Jeez. It's getting busy over here, y'all. It's getting busy. I love this crazy thing. It's got an LSA supercharger in it. I think he runs it on like 26 by 8.5. It's so tiny. It's like somebody skipped leg day. Not with these big tires on it, does it? But with the slicks on it, sure does. And if he can be out here doing it in this, you guys can do it in something fun too. So here's the thing, right? Those two cars there are probably the same cost. Which one are you driving? Yeah, I'm with Josh. I'm driving the GTX for sure. With 412 cars, every route stop has been a little bit like this. And what's crazy is, you know, we've been live 26 minutes. This has probably been going on like this for about 3 or 4 hours, just simply by how long it took us to get here and when we started seeing people leave. A lot of people just one and done today. For the folks that haven't done one of these before, day 4 is probably the hardest on the people, just simply because you're several days in. Your 3 nights of sleep is, you know, you've got 3 or 4 hours of sleep each night. You're not sleeping well because you're in different hotel rooms, or you're in, you know, in a tent, things like that. So day 4 is always really, really tough on people. And then obviously the cars, for a lot of folks, they're just not built for this. You know, there's no way to prepare for this kind of trip. And then if you've thrashed for a week before, or 2 weeks or 3 weeks before to get your car ready, you're literally just exhausted the whole time. So that's one of the things that is great about there being so many events, is that you can now, I don't know, if you aren't ready for one, you can skip it. I know it sucks to give up the money, but it's way better than being broke down, having to tow the car home and all that kind of stuff. So just keep that in the back of your mind. There's always another event. There's a next event. But I'll tell you, there's only one 20th anniversary Hot Rod Drag Week, and we're at it. Oh man, it's been wild. A lot of stuff we're looking at. Bryant Goldstone went down today, 686. That was awesome to see them get down the first 2 passes. They spun really hard. I'm sure you guys watched the live stream about that on Motor Trend. And then Ned Dunphy went down with a 621 with a 6 in his last available pass. And that still puts him ahead of the long time standing since 2016 Hot Rod Drag Week record of 619 laid out by Jeff Lutz. So tomorrow, by my math, just simple quick math, I'll have to sit down tonight and do it for real, but he needs at least a 631 or better to lower the all-time record. And it just shows you how far ahead that Jeff Lutz was in 2016 to lay down a 619 average with no 5-second passes, mind you. To do that and then come out here and, you know, it's taken this long, taking years to get There we go. Okay, we're back. So can you sleep in your RV on the road? Yes, but you have to treat it like a hotel. You have to load in and load out everything. So you cannot leave all of your stuff in the RV while you drive every night, right? So if you have a friend driving the RV and then you come back, you have to load and unload every day. So you have to treat it like a hotel room. But yes, you can stay in your RV on the road. Let's see what other new comments in here. Yeah, no audio or video. Sorry about that. The somebody called, and when it does that, it just completely blacks it out. So we'll stay live for another few minutes here. Just want to say thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys doing that. And then also thanks to all the sponsors on the bottom of the screen. We appreciate them doing their stuff for us and for you guys. Him? You ready to go eat, dude?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.